Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
What's up? Don't freak me out like that. When you get all serious like this, it kinda scares me.
Hey, James. Remember you mentioned that you're going to start working hard for the baby from now on, right?
Yeah, I do. And I wasn't lying. I mean, I'm going to be a dad, so I know I gotta be responsible. But before that, there's something I just really want to do.
Really? I already have a bad feeling about this.
The truth is, I want to take a trip to Russia. It's been a dream of mine for years.
What? A trip? To Russia? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I've wanted to go for so long. Once the baby's born, we won't be able to travel for a while, so I just want to make this dream come true one last time.
Hold on. I'm pregnant right now, you know. I'm still dealing with morning sickness. There's no way I can handle a long flight.
I've thought it through. I won't push you, and if you feel sick, we'll take a break right away, so don't worry. I'll make the trip as easy as possible, and we'll only visit chill places where you can relax.
That all sounds easy to say, but what if I get sick halfway through? It's not like we can just run to the hospital right away.
I get why you're worried, but come on. This has been my dream forever. I want to share it with you, Isabella.
Well, even if you say so, thinking about the baby, I'm still scared.
Before I become a dad, I want to make this memory. So please, baby, trust me. I'll protect you and our future, I promise.
You'll be really considerate with me, right? If I feel even a little sick, will you promise we'll stop and rest?
For sure. I'll research all the flights and hotels and make everything as comfortable as possible. Your smile and the baby's safety are what matter most, so don't worry.
Okay, fine. If you say so, I guess I have no choice but to trust you. But on one condition, okay? Once we get back, you go straight to work. No running away.
Deal, I promise. We'll make memories in Russia, and when we're back, I'll give work my all. So come with me, Isabella.
You're so pushy, but that's just like you. All right, I'll go with you.
Yes, I swear you won't regret this. Just wait. I'll make it the best trip ever.
Hey, what the hell is going on? I can't believe this.
Wow, how'd you even manage to contact me?
That's your first reaction? So you're not even worried about me? Stripped of everything, 9 months pregnant, and left all alone in the middle of the Russian wilderness? What kind of sick nightmare prank is this supposed to be?
I took your phone and passport so you couldn't do anything. So I never thought you'd actually manage to reach out. You're tougher than I gave you credit for.
I walked non-stop, risking my life, and after 7 miles, I finally found a tiny store. I'm using a computer there to contact you. It was life or death.
Wow, that's honestly impressive. I gotta hand it to you. I'd probably have been crying and screaming halfway through.
What the hell were you thinking? You just abandoned me on this lonely road where the horizon seems endless, and then you drove away like it was no big deal. I don't get it. Hurry up and come get me. I can barely breathe. I swear, I won't make it if you don't help.
Sorry, no can do. I'm literally up in the sky right now, on the plane. Nothing I can do about it.
What? This is just some twisted joke, right?
Nope, no punchline here. I'm the type who likes to save the fun for later.
Why would you even do something this insane?
Because you're always pressuring me to work every day. It is breaking me down, no? Being constantly nagged day in and day out really broke my heart, and I felt like I couldn't take it anymore. So I thought I'd run a little experiment. Just toss my scary wife out in Russia.
Don't say something that stupid. The only reason I finally made it as a freelancer and started earning on my own was because I worked so hard. And you're the one who quit your job without asking me.
But come on, you're really making money now. And that YouTube channel you started 6 months ago is pulling in steady income too. You don't even have to worry about bills anymore.
Yeah, the income's gone up a little, but that's not the point.
See? That means I've got the right to live free, do whatever I want, even as a total bum, right?
What kind of right are you talking about? You need to work too, or we'll be in trouble. I can't understand why you think only you get to live free. There's no guarantee I'll keep earning steadily forever either. That's why we have to work hard together.
Oh, so that's how you see things now, huh? You've really changed, Isabella.
Changed? What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I'm different than before?
Back then, you were more daring, always chasing thrills. You went along with scuba diving and skydiving with me. But now it feels like that bold side of you is gone. And honestly, I'm disappointed.
I'm pregnant now. Of course I'm avoiding reckless stuff. I can't risk my life for the babies.
Wow, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting so cautiously now? You used to be the kind of woman who could do anything.
I seriously don't get what you mean. Why should I have to do something dangerous?
There's a way of life without being chained down by money or stability like me. Living free, wild, and from the heart. That's what it's all about.
All you're really doing is burning through the money I worked so hard to earn, while you sit back enjoying your so-called freedom. What's free about that?
Shut up. Just listen for once. If it were me, I'd film a video of you giving birth while surrounded by grizzly bears out there. The views would go through the roof.
Giving birth is already hard enough, let alone with grizzly bears around. What are you, Steve O from Jackass? I seriously can't understand how your brain even works.
Oh, come on. That's the perfect mix of laughs and thrills. Honestly, you're not much different from some washed-up comedian right now. Even the way your belly sticks out looks the same.
Hold up! Don't you dare make fun of Steve O. That guy's a comedy legend. There aren't many people who can throw themselves into crazy stunts like that.
He's just an idiot. Only a total fool would do stunts that reckless. I couldn't copy that if I tried. Why don't you try being like him, though? Put your body on the line a little. You might actually feel the rush of a brand new challenge.
So, from the way you're talking, you're really not planning to pick me up, are you? What the hell am I supposed to do out here?
My bad. I can't go pick you up right now. You'll just have to make it back home on your own. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Think of it like a real-life episode of Survivor. Maybe you'll even enjoy it a little. Unpredictable situations like this, that's what adventure is all about.
Hey, don't joke about it like that. I'm seriously in trouble here. This isn't something I can just laugh off.
But, come on. This is such a wild situation. You'd be wasting it if you didn't turn it into comedy. It's an experience you'll never get otherwise.
There's nothing funny about this. My body and the baby are at risk. This is seriously dangerous. If my water breaks out here, this won't be some joke. You need to face reality.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Beep, beep, beep.
This is WhatsApp, damn it. Look at your screen. You can see me right there.
Yikes, that completely slipped my mind.
James, enough. Why is this even happening? Please, just answer me. How can you be okay with putting me in danger like this? You'd better watch yourself when I get back. You're not getting away with something this awful. My name is Isabella. My parents had already passed away, and with no relatives, I was completely alone in the world. 3 years ago, I married a free-spirited, adventure-loving man named James, and now I was about to give birth any day. At first, our days were peaceful, filled with travel and adventure together. But once I started earning little by little as a freelancer, James suddenly quit his job and began spending his days wandering around. When I scolded him about his reckless spending, he'd pretend to feel guilty in the moment. But in the end, he always chose his carefree lifestyle. One day, James said that from now on, he would work for the baby's sake. But before that, he wanted one last trip to Russia, a place he'd always dreamed of going. And before I knew it, I was abandoned in the middle of the Russian wilderness with nothing but the clothes on my back. No phone, no passport, nothing but my own 2 feet to rely on. Lost and shivering as I walked, suddenly a huge man lunged at me from behind. What kind of insane turn of events is this? By now, I should have been home sewing cute clothes for the baby, enjoying a happy, peaceful life as an expecting mom. So why was I on the verge of losing my life in a foreign land like this? My heart pounded so hard, it felt like it might burst. I couldn't run or even scream. All I could do was stare in frozen terror as the man's hand reached for me.
What the hell? What's going on here? I don't understand any of this.
Oh my, you sound really shaken up.
Don't mess with me. Explain to me what's going on.
Well. It was a surprise I set up just to shock you.
Hey, hold on a second. Why the hell are you casually showing up at your own funeral?
I'll be back. Bet you never thought you'd see me here.
Wait, what? You're pulling an Arnold Schwarzenegger on me? I could have sworn I finished you off overseas. We even threw your funeral, so don't just show up out of the blue.
I've returned straight from hell.
Huh? We went through the whole funeral. Everyone crying their eyes out. So what's this supposed to mean?
No. Don't twist this around. I was just as shocked as you are. And why the hell did you hold my funeral without even knowing for sure?
Well, it's just, you didn't come back for so long. I thought you were gone for good. I was really worried. I mean it. I believed in you.
Cut the crap. I don't need your fake tears. You even acted like a grieving widower at my funeral.
It wasn't fake. I was truly devastated deep down. You've got to believe me.
As you can see, I'm alive and kicking. Super Isabella here, and the baby's perfectly healthy too.
That's what I don't get. I mean, how the hell are you and the baby even okay after I left you in a place that dangerous? It makes no sense.
Me and the baby showed up wearing sunglasses, blasting the Terminator theme, and popped out like Schwarzenegger. The moment I noticed your family freeze up, I was struggling to keep from laughing out loud.
What's going on? I literally hired someone to take you out. How the hell did it end up like this?
Wait, you mean you asked some local guy to do it? Are you talking about George?
Yeah, I was like, I'm Ninja. This bad woman is chasing me. Please erase her.
That's the dumbest request I've ever heard. And George actually went along with it? He's just as ridiculous.
Hold up. How do you even know George?
The guy you asked to get rid of me? He turned out to be one of my biggest fans. Can you believe it?
Wait, seriously?
George is obsessed with American pop culture. He'd watched every single one of my YouTube travel vlogs about US landmarks, so of course he already knew who I was.
No way. Then, Damn, what was I thinking sending someone after you? And I mean, fan or not, shouldn't he at least take the job seriously? What happened to professionalism?
No, James. He wasn't even a real hitman. That was just his side hustle.
Side hustle? You can't just play around with something that could cost someone their life.
He got hooked on action films and thought it'd be fun to moonlight as a cleaner. But his real job is running a bakery, and he'd never actually hurt anyone before.
A baker by day, part-time hitman by night? That's the weirdest combo ever.
Anyway, he ended up asking me for an autograph, and we even took a selfie together. George was such a good guy. He even let me stay at his place, held my hand during labor, and cheered me on. There's nobody else that kind.
Come on, what kind of hitman does that?
And he even helped me get a replacement passport so I could come back. Plus, he gave me tons of his fresh bread as souvenirs. He was pure kindness, honestly.
Why the hell are you acting like you two had the time of your lives? In my plan, you weren't supposed to survive. You were supposed to be completely gone.
But in the end, we hugged each other goodbye in tears. And George said his dream was to visit America someday, so I promised to show him around.
What are you, a travel show host now? This is turning into some Hallmark Channel special. Don't twist this into some heartwarming story.
That brings back memories, though. Those kinds of shows, I used to love them. But seriously, George was such a good guy. Because, he recorded the whole conversation when you hired him to erase me, and then he gave it to me.
Wait, so that means the recording they played at the funeral of me begging him to take you out, that was from George?
Exactly. He gave it to me. Your whole family froze with their jaws hanging open. It was all I could do not to burst out laughing.
God, I don't even want to think about it. That funeral turned into total chaos. All the relatives got pissed and stormed out halfway through.
Well, that's obvious. What else would you expect? Throwing a funeral for your still living wife and unborn kid? Are you out of your damn mind?
It was just, a little prank. I thought maybe if I pushed you, you'd snap back to the bold, daring Isabella you used to be.
Excuse me? That's just an excuse. The real reason was that you wanted my inheritance, right?
Wait, what makes you think like that?
Don't play dumb. I already know all about your debts. I even got proof. The other day, I stumbled across your phone and found that sad little YouTube channel of yours. And honestly, the search history for debt advice stood out way more than your pathetic videos.
Wait, you actually watched my channel all the way through? I thought of those as my darkest secret.
Of course I watched them. They popped right up. That video titled Blew 60 grand from payday loans in one go was pure stupidity on full display. I couldn't look away. The editing was sloppy, there was no punchline, just you wasting money. The views were pathetic, and all the comments were stuff like, "Are you okay?" and "I can only see disaster ahead." Not one person thought it was funny.
Shut up. It's going to take off eventually. The world just hasn't caught up with my genius yet.
Do you really think a video with 20 views in 6 months is suddenly going to blow up? Half of those views are just you rewatching to check the upload.
Shut up! Shut up! Everything goes wrong because you won't keep your mouth shut. If you just let yourself disappear, I'd have gotten the insurance money and inheritance, and my debts would have been wiped out.
Wow, that's pretty depressing coming from you. You're the one who always bragged, "I'm funky and free. Money's just chains holding me down." And now look at you, clinging to money to survive. The contradiction is hilarious.
It's not funny. I'm in real danger here. Debt collectors won't stop hounding me. The phone rings nonstop like crazy. If I pick up, they threaten me. If I don't, I'm terrified they'll show up at the door.
Now that's what I call being enslaved by money. The guy who claimed to love freedom is living like a chained-up dog, trembling every day. The irony's brutal.
That's exactly why I want to be free again. If I just had money, I could be funky, fly around the world and live how I want. I don't want chains. I want freedom, and I need your money to make it happen.
No, you're no longer a free spirit or an adventurer. You're just a scumbag who tried to erase his own wife and unborn child. That's not freedom. That's what we call a first-class idiot.
Fine. I admit it. Holding that funeral was wrong. I was joking around. I'm sorry. But if things keep going this way, I'm really finished. So please, can you spare a bit of cash? If I can't pay them back, I'm in big trouble.
Are you kidding me? Neither me nor this baby is sacrificing for you. There's no way in hell I'm giving you a single dollar.
Wait, I get it. I know I've been the worst, that everything I've done has been betrayal. But for the baby's sake, from now on, I'll work hard and actually earn money. I'll turn my life around, seriously. Just give me one last chance, Isabella.
A father who puts his unborn child in danger has no right to exist. I don't need someone like that anymore. Let me be clear. We are getting a divorce. You wanted freedom, right? Then fine. Go drift around in your chain-free world all by yourself.
Don't say that. Then what the hell am I supposed to do about this debt? It's way too much for me to handle alone. The collectors call nonstop every day. I can't even sleep at night.
Living on someone else's dime is super lame. Having drive is important, but what you've got is just dependency. That's why your life is such a mess. The numbers say it all. Your YouTube channel has 10 subscribers. You can't live off dreams alone. Look at Steve-O from Jackass. No matter how crazy the stunt, he kept grinding and turning pain into laughs. That kind of dedication is why people follow him. You don't even have that kind of commitment.
So what? You expect me to do the same? Put my body on the line? Crawl through the mud just to survive? That's insane. I can't do that. I want to win my own way.
Too bad, but even if you tried pulling a Steve-O stunt, nobody would laugh. It'd just be sad, because everything you do is half-baked. It never even gets close to being funny.
Damn it. Why do you get to talk down to me like that? Just because you make some money off YouTube, you think you're better than me. I can fall 1,000 times, but I'll stand up again every time. I can start over.
Start over? Doing what? You don't even see reality. Do you realize how far gone your life already is? Sorry, but this is the end. Your so-called freedom is about to get chained down in court.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
You heard me. I'm suing you. This isn't just a marital spat. This is a criminal case.
Hold on. I never laid a hand on you or the baby. I didn't hurt anybody. So how the hell is this criminal?
Ever heard of falsifying legal documents? When you filed that fake death certificate for me, that alone was a crime. You underestimated the law.
No way. I didn't even think that counted as a crime. Damn it. I even paid a fortune to a local doctor to forge it. And now you're telling me it was all for nothing?
Not just for nothing. That's evidence that's going to hang you. And do you really think that's all you'll face? You staged a funeral for me while I was alive, made my whole family cry. I'll be demanding damages for emotional distress. And on top of that, you'll be paying child support for the rest of your life. There's no escape.
No way. I don't have a single dollar saved, and I don't even have a real job right now. You know my YouTube isn't growing. It's not making money. It's losing money.
Yeah, I know exactly how bad things are. But there's one solution. There's a way to rack up views and make a big chunk of cash at the same time. If you're serious, I'll explain it to you.
What the hell? There's no way something that convenient exists.
Oh, there is. George has a buddy who's looking for crew right now. Jobs on a crab fishing boat. Sounds like you can make tens of thousands. And if you film while you're out there, you'll get some wild, funky footage for your channel too.
For real? I'm in. Catching crabs sounds easy enough, right? Piece of cake for me.
Good. I'm glad you're finally motivated. I'll let George know. And don't worry if anything happens. I'll make sure your funeral's taken care of. So set sail with peace of mind.
Wait, what? Did you say funeral? What's that supposed to mean?
Crab fishing in Russia is brutal. You can get swallowed by rough seas. The work's backbreaking. And if you get hurt or sick, there's no doctor on board. It's life or death out there. But hey, I think you'll find it a thrilling experience. Do your best.
Huh? Nobody told me it was that dangerous. I thought this was just easy money.
Oh, sorry. I already texted George on WhatsApp that you're joining the crew. There's no turning back now.
No way. No, I don't want to go to a place that dangerous.
Come on, it's perfect. Risking your life for money is exactly what a YouTuber should be doing, right? And you'll be making a fortune. It's the perfect funky job for you.
Wait, please. I don't want to die yet. I really mean it. I've learned my lesson. I'll never mess around again. I'll take any punishment. Just don't make me do this.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected. Beep, beep.
Stop. Please. Tell me this is just a joke.
Some time has passed since then, and I'm now living surprisingly peaceful days. James ended up with a criminal record for falsifying legal documents and was ordered to pay me damages and child support. He sobbed and begged me not to make him go crab fishing, but in the end, he had no choice but to juggle multiple part-time jobs late at night and early in the morning, working nonstop with barely any time to sleep. Instead of stealing my inheritance, James lost everything. Even the YouTube channel he once bragged about quietly disappeared. As for me, when I uploaded videos titled "The Time I Was Abandoned Overseas While 9 Months Pregnant" and "When I Got Home and Found My Own Funeral Going On," the response was far bigger than I ever imagined, with views skyrocketing and subscriber numbers climbing. Before I knew it, YouTube even sent me a silver play button. It still feels unreal. Now, with income from YouTube, plus the damages and child support from James, my child and I live comfortably without financial worries. Life with my baby is busy, but full of happiness, and I truly feel I'm walking step by step into a new chapter. One day, when my child grows up, I hope the two of us can visit George to thank him in person. For that day, I focus on staying healthy and cherishing each day as it comes. From now on, I'll never look back again. I'll keep moving forward with my child, smiling into the future.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.